Star Trek has always been fond of a convenient time travel plot device. With this in mind, we reckon fans will be pleased at the prospect of the entire Star Trek universe converging in Star Trek Trexels 2. Even if it does mean taking command of the SS Botany Bay before sending Lieutenant Uhura and Jadzia Dax on an away mission. Unfortunately, those same fans might not be so impressed with the rest of the game. It's been about 5 years since the original Star Trek Trexels appeared. While this new game looks a whole lot sharper, moving on from the 8-bit style of the original to something closer to the 16-bit era, it continues to be a bit of a chore to play. We say play, there's not much actual play going on here. You tap to build new departments in your starship, which involves waiting for a timer to expire or paying currency. You tap to train crew members in these rooms, which involve waiting for a timer to expire or paying some currency. You tap to send probes ahead of you to scout planetary systems and open up new missions, until you run out of probes, which requires you wait for a timer to expire or pay some... you get the idea. The only real meat on these sci-fi bones comes about with the away missions themselves, which play out like a bite-sized team-based strategy game. Even then though, it's hardly XCOM. The away missions usually involve 2 of your crew creeping through tiny environments, forcing back the fog of war, collecting currency, flipping switches, under the laughable guise of engineering or science, and engaging in battles. These battles are incredibly basic, and amount to taking it in turns with an accommodating Borg to shoot one another. There's practically no strategic nuance to them whatsoever. And before long, you'll find yourself outgunned and losing a crew member. Then you'll need to pay some of the dilithium currency to revive them. It's all just one big ball of wait timers and none too subtle incentives to spend real money. And the problem is there's precious little of actual substance here that you'd want to spend money on. The sole reprieve is the presentation, and the glimpses of genuine affection for the source material that occasionally shine through. When you encounter a familiar face and add them to your crew, anyone with just a hint of love for the Star Trek universe, whatever the era, is bound to crack a smile. It's just a shame that underneath that charm, Star Trek Trexels 2 is as cynical and money-obsessed as the average Ferengi.